We'd like to make sure your compass is lined up where the pencil or pen and the point tip are pretty much in the same spot. Especially when drawing smaller circles, it makes it much more awkward if it's not. We're going to be looking at a pattern using a starting circle and 4 more, sort of like what we did to create a square. We're going to make a nice star design. So you're going to position your compass in the middle, and you kind of want to make sure you can go 2 lengths out and not run out of room. So when you open your compass, measure 1 time, 2 times, and make sure it's okay. So I'm going to start with my first circle, and we're going to draw the diameter or cut it in half with a line. Put the pencil or pen in the center, and you're going to go through it, and you're going to stop on each edge of the circle. Oops, my ruler moved. So notice I tend to put the pencil down first and then line up the ruler. It tends to be more accurate. So now we need to bisect it or make a 90-degree angle and cut the line in half. So we'll take our compass and we're going to readjust it a little bit more open so that it's a little bit past the center. And we can draw an entire arc, or we can kind of just go like that and then repeat on the other side. So we only have a little marking. So we know where the 2 X's are the positions to draw a straight line that will bisect at 90 degrees, perpendicular bisect, or cut this line in half at 90 degrees. And I mean, we really don't even need this particular line. We could have just drawn this point, the points we're looking for. So the next step will be to draw 4 circles going around in each of the positions we found. So I mean, if we wanted to, we can connect these to make a square. So we're going to draw a circle. Oops, one thing I forgot completely. It's a good reminder, is you need to reposition your compass back to the starting length of the first circle, because to bisect it, I opened it. So let's readjust it. The point should be on the edge, and the pencil can touch the center, or should touch the center. I'll make a circle. I'll go to the next spot that we found. I'll make another circle. I'll go to the next spot I found, and then the 4th spot. So the next thing we want to do, you can see here we can connect this to make a square, as I said, and we want to find the next 4 in between the 2 circles, somewhere here. So if we line our ruler up, it'll touch this spot here and the one across from it. And this is actually going to cut or find the middle of these 2 spots. So it's finding in between the 2 circles that we made. Here's 2 circles, here's the middle of it. Go to the next diagonal, line up your ruler, and again, we're just making a little marking. So to give you an idea, it's probably easier to show it this way, and then I'll outline it with pen. We're kind of going to be using these squares here. So if we connect there to there, the perpendicular bisectors we made first, we're going to have a square. Okay, now we're going to slightly position the paper at a 45-degree angle so that we can repeat the same thing. Here to here, we're going to make a square, and here to here. So you can see the starting point of the star we're looking at, or looking to create. And I'll darken it in. So what we'll end up with is an 8-pointed star. And we sort of want to repeat that going up on top here. We're going to basically use the positions we've already created and our pencil. So we're going to take these lines here and continue to extend them straight up until it touches the top of the circle. And here as well. While we're at it, we could have done the bottom one. And turn the paper 90 degrees, and we'll repeat that. We'll take this square and continue it until it touches the top of the circle, and we'll repeat that on the bottom there. And we'll do the same thing here and here. So the last step, well, afterwards we'll go through it with pen or even a color. We want to connect where we now found the spot of intersecting the line in the circle and connect it to the tips of our squares. And we can rotate it 90 degrees, repeat. And rotate it 90 degrees up here, repeat. My pencil's being finicky. Rotate it again. And one last time. So the design we have here, if I outline it, maybe I'll use orange, is we have these markings we just made, which are the tips of stars. And ideally you want to use a ruler, but for speed, not for accuracy, I'm just freehanding. So then here we have our two squares that we turned into intersecting stars. And being Ukrainian, our family has seen this pattern a lot because it's actually inside of a lot of Ukrainian art decorations, something called pysanky, which are Easter eggs we color. We tend to put this design on it. You can actually do another square in the center, but that's for another video. So that's our final product, and we have an 8-sided star. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 sides, and there's 2 points on each. That's 8. And then inside here we have the other 8-sided 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it's made by 2 squares that are sort of rotated at 45 degrees to one another. So hopefully this helps you learn how to draw this design, and you can keep expanding it and making other designs with it. Hopefully this helps you out. Have a good day.